Sheriff's Immigration Law Enforcement Program Grant, SB8, Freestone County Sheriff's Office from the Texas Comptroller County Office.
That SB8 is the immigration law that the state has issued out, and we have to get into an agreement. As I know, we get a lot of money from grants from the state. They will not allow us to go get grants if we don't enter into this immigration agreement. So that's what this is, just a resolution, so we can get the agreements have already been taken care of. I just need a resolution to send in to make everything good with the state, and then I can also immediately apply for a $80,000 grant.
Is this the same, is the constable's already done this?
No, that's a different.
That's a separate, yeah, that's a separate
That's
item.
287.
Yeah. Well, I'll make a motion. I'll make a motion, we enter into,
Resolution.
yeah, approve this resolution, enter into this.
I second.
Have a motion, second, all in favor, aye?
Aye.
Motion carried. Item number 14 is to discuss and consider possible action on purchasing 2 full trucks for the sheriff's office using SB Senate Bill 22 funds.
We have never filled one of our deputy positions in the SB 22, and we have used very little money on this. The auditor from her assistance today. We've used very little money on the jail position because we also have openings there. So with this excess of money, I was thinking we could get at least 3 trucks. We are just about, I think we got 179,000.
So it's actually a little bit more because I didn't have jail on there at that time. So I kind of did like a rough estimate of like what we'll spend for the rest of the year on the sheriff's side and on the jail side. And as long as we only keep the 1 jailer that's supplemented jail deputy, out of the jailer we'll have about 200, a little over 200,000 left that's not spent on salaries.
We do need to spend money, obviously. I also have 2 of our newer vehicles in CID right now. I can go buy at least 2 of these trucks, and I can put them in CID and put those 2 newer Tahoes back on the street for the deputies on patrol. So to me, we're doing a pretty good job, which would probably keep us from having to buy vehicles next year. So I have on there that I was going to purchase 3, but knowing we're going to have the money, I would like to just go ahead and order 4 of them. And I've already talked to them, I've already researched the deal. You sent us, who I think y'all bought a couple trucks from them already. They were actually $8,000 cheaper than everywhere else I checked. It was quite a bit of money.
Talk about tipping.
Yeah, everybody, I tried everybody local.
Nobody was close.
It was same money, about $8,000.
Yeah, nobody's even close, and so I thought if we could go ahead and get those 4 vehicles, then.
They're not an act
Yes.
And this,
When we discussed this in the office the other day, and we talked about this records position, and possibly hiring a jailer position, did you find out if that was an option or not?
No, I didn't talk to them.
I do think that it would be safe because we do have time. What's our deadline on the spending of the funds? We don't have to send back.
It runs the same as our fiscal year.
Same as fiscal year. So I'd be in full agreement of ordering 2 with the intentions of ordering 2 more if we can. I think it's a great idea. But before we did 4 at one time, I sure think we should make sure that we can cover that other position using
Are you wanting to fill that position this budget? Or we? Because this money, we'll have a whole another $350,000 next budget.
as hard as it is to hire somebody, even if we did fill that position within this fiscal year, there's only so many paychecks left.
Right.
And it'd be easy enough for Kelsey to tell us it's going to eat up this much of our SB 22 money. It would dictate the amount of trucks that we can get.
So the
Not
only
enough.
thing
we're still gonna be safe with 3.
Well, the only thing that's not gonna work on that is that all your in-house, so jailer position runs different than the deputy side of it. Deputy side, they're all supplemented, so they do not have to have every position filled within the department. On the jailer side, every county position has to be filled prior to using the jailer's funds. And so if all of your jail positions, which I do not believe they're filled
They're not active.
county right now, if they're not filled, we can't touch those funds until those are paid, all the county positions are filled. Now, we can change it next
How
year.
many positions need filling before the SB 22 funds can be used for that record position?
How many jail positions do you have open?
2.
County positions, so 2 positions right now.
But I don't have to have that jail position, that full-time jail position in my SB 22 funds to use the money.
No, I'm saying in order to use the money for that jailer records person, you have to have.
Oh, we'll have to have
You
those
have to have your
jail-
county
yes,
positions
yes, that is
filled
true.
prior to using those SB
Yes.
22 funds in the jail pot.
Yes.
All right, and just for the record, if we did fill those 2 open positions today, that's money that comes out of what was budgeted for this year. It has nothing to do with SB 22.
Right.
Just so we're all clear on that.
So that leaves your grant funds for the trucks. Those 2 positions are coming.
Yeah, we're gonna be over 200,000. What
What was the average on the trucks?
47,650. For 3 of them, it's 142,950. 4 of them would be right around 183,000.
So are these trucks, will they be, rigged out? I mean,
No. There's gonna be your basic.
What we talked about was what, the DA's investigator drives.
Yeah.
Kind of a plane Jane, have 150, 4-wheel drive, it's a
So-
base package.
so to outfit these trucks, where are they going?
We're not going to.
Not at nothing?
We're gonna put some lights on, we can buy the lights off Amazon for little or nothing, for what we, if we need to respond to something. We can do plug-in lights, we don't need them outfitted. Not for CID.
Just think it'd be better safe and sorry not to spend 100% of what we think is available right now, and there's still an opportunity between now and then. So maybe 3 trucks, which would still leave enough between now and the end of this year to cover that position that could be paid for out of SB 22.
If we can fill those other 2.
Other bid that are budgeted.
If we do that, I mean, on the buy board, if we get down to the wire and you still got the money, because we don't want to send it back to the state.
Right.
Right, oh yeah, we pull the trigger.
We get the truck, we
Yeah,
get
we
the
go
truck,
to
we get
10.
the month.
Yeah, we can do
Could
it.
we go ahead?
Yeah, that way we don't send it back.
Could we go ahead and put in that he can purchase 3 now, and then towards the end of the fiscal year, we go ahead and make an approval that he can spend the unused funds on vehicles and equipment, just in case y'all have like tasers or something that come up with leftover money?
I think that's the best way to do it.
I make that motion.
That we purchase 3 now, and a 4th one later, depending on the funds.
Yeah, that way we don't send it back.
Yes.
Right.
That's my motion.
And that'll keep us from,
And I-
maybe that'll keep us from buying
and-
patrols next year.
Yes, I don't think we're gonna have to, I've already talked to the chief about it. We got so many cars there all at once because we had to wait years for them.
Yeah.
And so next year I think it's gonna be a good year.
It's 2 cars, it's 2 patrol cars that we won't have to budget
Yep.
for next year.
And since we're not getting them
Are you clear?
outfitted,
Motion.
it's,
Yeah,
they're probably about $50,000
three
cheaper.
vehicles now and one later toward the end of this.
Doesn't mean.
I wouldn't put one later,
I hadn't figured out,
I
I hadn't figured out how.
I mean, how much
it's
time do we want to put in?
cheaper. It makes you wonder. 'Cause
If you don't want it, you know, 2 months, we don't know how long the process is gonna take.
I even sent.
We only have 4 months left, this year.
That's
One
just
car,
right.
but we're not gonna just, we're gonna just add vehicles and equipment. mean,
if needed.
I would say by the end of the fiscal year, and that way we'll just kind of work together.
Yes.
Prior to
Yes.
season.
Because if we don't have the money, if we don't have the money for it, and we actually hire 2 trailers and can fill that record position this time, which I'll come in and get permission on the position, all of that, I mean, we'll play with that. That's just if it can happen.
3 right now.
Yes.
Everybody's clear on the motion. I have a motion, maybe I have a second. Did you second?
I'll second it.
I have a second. All in favor, aye? Motion carried.
And I think he has them ready for us to pick up.
Good.
Yep.
You better.
And there, and that goes.
Yes.
Thank you, Sheriff.
It's just not, ours ain't so much different. You know what kind of deal he has, I mean, I said things like, his quote had all the specs, I turned around and give it to the prior, and said, here, if you can do it, it's yours. And it's 8,000. I want to make sure it's apples to apples.
Andy?
Passed away just now. Wayne Foot, me, Daddy. Wayne.
I'm just letting you know.
With that, the next item on the agenda, number 15, the executive session.